This might actually be one of the biggest disasters for Disney and for Marvel. This right here. This movie flopping. Right. This movie, The Fantastic Four, First Steps, being a huge disaster. If this comes into fruition, if this movie does what I predict it's going to do, which, by the way, I am like 5-0 when it comes to predictions in Disney, right, with their movies. I predicted that Snow White movie was going to flop. The Marvels, all these movies, I've been predicting this because it doesn't take a genius, right? It doesn't take a genius to understand that putting in this female Silver Surfer, right? That making this movie all about Sue Storm right here. She's going to be your leader, not Reed Richards. She is going to be the one that saves the day, which, by the way, sorry, spoilers alert. Spoilers! I just ruined it for you because that's what happens in this movie at the end, right? There's been some test screenings. Some people saw the movie and they reported what happens at the end. And apparently at the end, you're gonna get Sue Storm, right? You're gonna get female Silver Surfer right here, right? Once again, the broad saved the day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go again. More of the same. The Broads save the day once again. They're going to take on Galactus, and with the power of, you guys know what I'm talking about. The power of that, they are going to save the day. Move aside, Johnny Storm thing, right? Reed Richards. It used to be Reed Richards. He was the leader. He was the smartest person in the entire Marvel universe. Not anymore. No. Move aside, Reed Richards, and make room for Sue Storm, ladies and gentlemen. Sue Storm. Well, let's read this article. Let's get into this rumor. Which, again, sorry if I spoiled this movie for you. You should actually, I'm going to take back my apology. You should be grateful. You should be thanking me for saving you, not just money, right? Money comes and goes. But saving you the one thing you can never get back, and that is time. Bro, I've saved so much time for these dummies, right? Warning them about Disney and their slop. Warning them about the Marvels. Warning them about the Little Miss Marvel show. All these shows, right? I've been warning these people. Don't waste your time. It's going to be trash. Acolyte, that's another one. I forgot about that one. I warned so many people about the Acolyte. Stay away, please. My karma is like way up there, bro. I am doing God's work here on Earth. I am saving people time and money. I think that I really should be thanked, honestly. I shouldn't have to apologize for anything. But let's read this article. We get an update about those Fantastic Four ending rumors, where a second source confirms more of the same and things are a lot worse than we thought. Credit to YouTuber Doomcack, who I love, by the way. Great YouTube channel. Who is right again. The YouTuber also nailed claims Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny and its ending changes, which was confirmed by director James Margot. The second source happens to be a YouTuber, Grace Rudoff, who happens to land on the opposite side of the spectrum than a lot of us. So if she's also saying it's true, you can bank on it. So here comes the major spoilers, right? Here we go. Doomcock previously said the following test screenings, Marvel decided to hold an emergency reshoots to change the ending. The YouTuber said that the ending involved Sue Storm and female Silver Surfer and Galactus. Doomcock said that the fans in the test screenings didn't like it. This syncs up with Grace Rudoff said in a recent video posted after Doomcock's first video, said that in recent test screenings saw the fans vocal after it ended. While Rudoff said that the fans didn't boo, they basically did. Rudoff said they were shouting mid. That's not all. Rudoff said Marvel's executives were present who noticed the fan reaction. Well, THR just confirmed Kevin Feige was present at the secret screenings of Fantastic Four First Steps, Regal, Long Beach, along with director Matt Shakman. Worth a mention that the following test screenings, it was announced that Feige and Margot won't be attending the big San Diego Comic-Con in July, which happens to line up with the release of Fantastic Four. So here we go. Right here, here's the quote right here. Even though it's a team of one woman and three guys, I think that you're going to have a situation at the end of the movie where it's women who save the day, and you're like, why can't Reed at least be involved? Because he's a dude. Marvel doesn't want dudes saving the day. They want the broads to save the day. We all, you're like, come on, man, come on, man, let's see what they decide to do. So there you have it. At the end of this movie, you're gonna get Sue Storm, right? Which, by the way, back in the early 2000s, back when movies were good, you had Jessica Alba in there as Sue Storm, and she played the role perfectly. Like, perfectly. Iconic Sue Storm. But I'm happy to hear this. I'm happy that there were some test screenings and apparently people were yelling mid, because that's what I've been saying. This movie is going to be mid. As soon as I saw Pedro Pascal walk in there, I knew it was GG's for this movie, right? And then I heard what the actor that's playing Johnny Storm, what he said. He's not going to be a womanizer. He's not going to be out here trying to get laid. I'm like, yeah, bro, this ain't something I want to see, And then, Sue Storm being the one that wears the nah, bro, this shit ain't for me. It ain't. I don't even think I'm gonna watch it on TV when it comes out on digital in like 3 weeks after it airs in the movie theaters. I'm telling you, R.I.P. MCU, R.I.P. They're not gonna recover from this. People are not gonna come out and watch Avengers Doomsday. That movie's gonna flop because it needs like $2 billion, something crazy to make a profit. It's GG's. They need to just give it up. Let's wait 20 years. Let's recover from this woke nonsense they're pushing. And let's get back to making some good movies. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe.